Great content creators are always evolving, and the best live streamers don't just go live. They fine-tune their approach to keep the audience engaged and coming back for more. The good news is you don't need a complete overhaul to see better results. Even small tweaks can really kind of help with your setup, your format, and your engagement, and that can make a huge difference. Today, we're going to break it all down. Quick and easy changes that you can start using right now, right away, to give you a bigger change to your stream. Plus, we're going to look at a bigger strategy to help you make those shifts, to help you create stronger, more impactful live streams. My name is Grant Saunders. This is Be Live, and hopefully you have got lots of questions, and I'll have some of the answers for you as well. So yeah, improving your live stream in 2025. We're going to talk about the small tweaks you can do to make a big impact. And a lot of it is being thoughtful about what you're going to do. A lot of it is about kind of preparation and doing it with strategy as well. So removing clutter. Make sure that on your screen, you've just got the things that you need. Position your widgets, your overlays and everything so it doesn't clash with anything. You want the focus of your live stream to be you, your message, and any kind of slides that you've got going on as well. You don't want people to get too confused with everything that's going on. Make sure that whatever you've got on screen is adding some kind of value. It's either helping you deliver your message or it's making it kind of enhancing your brand. So like logos enhance your brand, brand colors enhance your brand, slides enhance it as well. And also make sure when you're doing stuff on a live, make sure that your fonts and colors are clear and readable. Does that make sense? And again, it's a small tweak you can do to really help with that as well. That's a great example of one there. Another thing is find ways to make your streams more interactive. You know, how do you keep your viewers engaged? Acknowledge your viewers. It's always good to do this kind of like at the start of your stream. Say hello to the people that are there. Acknowledge them. If they've got a question, bring it up to screen. Find out where they're coming from so you can kind of have that common ground with them as well. But involve your viewers. This is a live stream. It's a two-way communication. You don't want it to be just one person on a monologue just kind of driving forward. And it doesn't matter how many people you've got on your stream. If you're talking to 1 or 1,000, then involve them. Talk to your audience. Get them involved. I think that's really, really important. Once you involve your viewers, the algorithm sees people commenting, and it pushes that out to more people as well. And it makes people feel a part of the stream as well. With Be Live, there's lots of stuff that you can do, but making it interactive. The snake widget, I'm a big fan of it. I don't use it as much as I have done, but I'll just bring it on for those that have not seen it before. I know Dan's a big fan of this one. The snake widget gamifies that kind of interaction with your audience. So what that means, especially for like Olga, you're at the head of the snake at the moment. If somebody does a comment now, they will go to the head of that snake and a new commenter, there we go, Dan's just gone in. I'm never alone in my head. That's the best way, Dan. I think you're exactly the same as me. But what you'll see now is now Olga's been replaced at the head of the snake by Dan. So this gamifies that engagement as well. So I know when this feature first came out, both me and Stephen and a few of the others were just going crazy with it. It was so much fun to kind of have that going on as well. And so again, it gamifies it, it gets people involved. You've also got stuff like the lottery jar, where you can put in certain keywords or comments and they go into that and you can pick a winner out. And so it really does kind of gamify your streams. I'll wait that to do one more lap and then we'll hide that snake as well. But again, it's a great way of kind of encouraging those comments, and it gives people permission to comment, to be involved in your stream. Now, I know a lot of people watch this and just, you know, they're very passive in it. But once you give them permission to get involved, you know, it really does help a lot. So there we go. Let me just get rid of that as well. And again, so easy to add and take that away midstream. So yeah, find ways to keep your viewers invested and tease them about what's coming up. A great thing in the kind of speakers world is, you know, tell them what you're going to tell them and tell them what you've told them. And again, anything on each topic we talk through, let us know your thoughts on it. What are your favorite features and what things are you doing for these particular subjects as well? Don't let sound quality cost you your audience. This, I think, is one of the first things that any streamer should be doing, and that's upgrading your audio for better clarity. Invest in a decent microphone. But here's the thing, you don't have to spend a fortune. But You know, the more you do spend, the better it's going to be. Think of it this way. You know, a lot of people will have live streams on and then go do some other stuff. They'll go do the ironing, they'll be working on another computer, they'll be doing some stuff, and then have your live stream on in the background. And then when relevant things come up, they'll come back to you. So if they're just listening to it, then you want to make sure that you've got good quality audio. Now, the audio that you have in your inbuilt kind of laptop, computer, anything like that, the webcam and the microphone are not going to be the best. They're not terrible, but let me just for the sakes of arguments, let me just change this over. Inbuilt Mac microphone. Right, so now that's the inbuilt. This is on a Mac, so it's a good system, but that's the inbuilt microphone. Let me know in the comment section if you can notice the difference. And we're back on the lapel mic there as well. And this is a Rode mic, nice and small, nice and good. Cheap external microphone is a massive upgrade from the inbuilt microphone as well. But never, ever think, do you know what? I'll start once I've got this camera. I'll start once I've got this microphone. Start like when I first started live streaming, literally. I look back now and I smile at the equipment I was using, but done is better than perfect. Obviously, the next thing on from your sound, camera placement, lighting, these things can make a really big difference. Think of camera placement as being like a conversation you're having with somebody. When you're having a conversation with someone, you want to be at eye level with them, and it's exactly the same with this. Place your camera strategically and have soft lighting. Don't have something that's like super harsh in your face and that's blowing you out. Mess around with your settings. If you've got a webcam, you're a little bit more limited, but if you've got a webcam or the inbuilt one, mess around with your settings so your exposure's not blowing you out too much. The reason for this is whatever the brightest thing is on your screen, that's the thing that the audience is going to be drawn to. So a good example, I've got some lighting back here, but it's a little bit soft. I had to adjust it before we went live. I've got a panel light there, and I've got a ring light over there as well, just to kind of soften me up. But any kind of bit of lighting does help. Now, that's a great thing as well. When we talk about strategically placing your camera, if I'm doing a demonstration, let's say I'm doing an Amazon Live or a Shoppable and I want to show something, or I want to show a little bit behind the scenes, then you can play with that as well, but by bringing on board a second camera. So you can have a second camera that kind of shows what's going on here. If I was to be displaying products, I could have them here and talk about that there as well. But again, it's strategically placed. It's showing the workings of what's going on there as well. It's great for kind of cutting for scenes to keep the audience's attention there. But again, second camera is not essential, but it is a nice added extra if you've got that there as well. What do we think next? Be visible. This is the one that I think most people suffer with a lot. They think they can just wave a magic wand, go live, and the whole world will come and they'll go viral. And that's it. How do you boost your discoverability? Collaborate, engage with other streamers in the industry. When you collaborate with other live streamers, you're bringing your audience to them and they're bringing their audience to you. That's a great way of getting discovered. It's a great way of meeting people that are in complementary industries as well. So a great example for that is if you're into fitness and you have a stream about personal fitness, then you could collaborate with a nutritionist and you could do a Q&A session together talking about that. Whatever it is that you do, there'll be people that aren't your competition that you can connect with. They're grateful for having extra content and having a guest come on as well and talk about stuff. And you benefit from your getting your message in front of more people. And when you kind of co-host together, it really does open up the world for you as well. Create content to promote your content. The Facebook event, you'd have seen some Instagram stories. You can create shorts. You could do a real-time live in setup, kind of going about to go live now. See you soon if you have any questions. There's so much you can do to drive traffic to your live stream. And that's the important thing. You don't just want to be jumping on and going live. You want to use the tools, schedule in advance, connect with other people, and use that content to drive traffic to your live stream. Finding the best time to stream. I've played around with this. I run a couple of different streams, some based to America, some based in the UK. And that really does, it's an important tip. Find when that right time is. Best time to do it is trial and error. You know, use some of the tools that you've got. Check the data that you've got through Facebook, through YouTube. You can see when your audience is on there. You can use that data to your advantage. Know when the right time is to go live. And then a good example of this is when I was doing a lot of Amazon Lives. You know, there were certain times like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, when it would be crazy busy. I would deliberately schedule mine to be just before that. So I wouldn't pick the peak time and the most people were on, because I knew there'd be a lot of competition there as well. So be strategic with that timing. But most importantly, check your data. You know, once you test a time out and it works, be consistent, stay consistent. If your audience knows that you're going to be going live at 11 p.m. UK time for your news show, then do that consistently. It becomes an appointment for them, so then they know. So yes, second part, we're going to get into strategy now. It sounds a bit more serious, and it's not too serious, but the live stream strategy overhaul. So strategy means it's not just about going live. We've touched on that. And I used to do this a lot. It was about just putting content out there. If I put stuff out there enough, then that would be enough for the algorithm to pick me up. No, not at all. You want to have a strategy. It's not just about going live. It's about what happens before, during, and what you do after your stream that makes a big difference. So what you're going to do is think like a marketeer. Now, I know a lot of people, you know, don't like sales and marketing. They feel it's a bit icky, but let me be honest, marketing is the best thing that you should be and are doing for your live streams, for your brand. And what that means is know your goals. Why are you going live? Is it to raise your brand? Is it to promote a coaching program? Is it to build trust with potential clients? Tactics. What's your tactic? Do you want to get 200 viewers? Do you want to consistently mention your coaching program so you can get people jump on board with it? What do you do during your stream? This is really important. So have that goal, have that tactic, but then kind of what things are you going to do pre-stream? How do you hype it up? How do you schedule it? We mentioned earlier about groups, you know, hype it on social media. Here's a secret, send an email to your list. Let them know. Schedule your post in advance. Post it in groups, forums, post it anywhere and everywhere. All those pre-stream things are going to make a big difference to when it actually goes live. What do you do whilst you're live? What are your during the stream actions? You've got to make sure that there's certain points you're going to touch on. Like this stream, I have my agenda on the side to try and keep me on point, because anyone that watches me regularly knows I can go off point. But I've got that agenda, it keeps me on point. I need to deliver these pieces of value. I want to encourage you to stream, and I'm going to drop in a couple of links to get you to sign up to be live. It's not salesy. I'm trying to educate, I'm trying to inform, because I want you on the right platform. So yeah, think like a marketeer. Then what do you do after your stream? You know, you've shared your value, you've given your insights, you've shared your success stories, your coaching program, you've done all of that stuff, you've done that now, you've walked through it, you've put your call to actions in there, the stream is finished, but your work's not finished. You've still got stuff to do. Like repurpose the key moments. There'll be bits in there where you kind of go, that was a great 30-second clip. You can use that, repurpose it, create a short from it, create a TikTok from it, and then use that to promote your next live stream or the next show. Send it out to your list for the replay. Here's what you missed. Send it out there as well. Optimize for discoverability. What does this mean? You know, think about, especially if you're going live on YouTube, think about how it's going to be discovered. You know, think about SEO. Make them keyword specific, not vague. And I do this sometimes if I'm being lazy. And that's what it's about. It's about not being lazy, where it'll be like Coffee and Catch Up Live, Hypno News Live. The problem is that's not going to pick up anything. That you're not going to get discovered by that. You've got YouTube Insights. You've got TubeBuddy. Who in the comment section uses TubeBuddy? I absolutely love this. TubeBuddy is like an add-on piece of software on YouTube that helps you know what keywords people are searching for. This really, really helps, because once you know what people are searching for, once you know the volume of traffic for those search terms, you can then choose your titles and your topics for your videos accordingly. This will help you get discovered. It'll help put you where your audience is. And that's half the battle with this as well. And most importantly, test and refine. Look back at your past videos and see which ones worked, and see if you can figure out why they worked. Was the title a bit more impactful? Was it more keyword heavy? What was it, and how can you make that work for you? Another thing you can be doing is, we're almost there, guys. Collaborate with other creators. We mentioned this a bit earlier, but this helps expand your reach and credibility. Reach out to people that are doing live streams. Trust me, as a host of a few live streams, I want content. I want guests. So please do reach out to people that are running a live stream that complements what you do, and they will happily do that. And again, do the same. Get people on with you. It's a great way of kind of really reaching out. Take control. This is a really important one. I never did this for years. Your email list is the most important thing that you can develop and grow. With social media, stuff can go wrong. The platforms can go down. It could disappear tomorrow, and you've lost your audience. By having something to get them to sign up to a list, it means that's your audience. You own that list. They're your people then. So give them a reason to join it. You know, have a value proposition. Sign up to my email list and you will get a free guide to going live. Sign up for a free coaching program, a template, or whatever it is that you want to do, something that complements what you do, but give them a reason to do that. It helps you stay connected. It helps you offer more value, but it means that they're your audience. And it means every time you're going live, you can send that out to your list. This is most important thing that you can do if you're going to have a real strategy for your business in 2025. Yeah, so kind of get that list, build your list and promote to your list regularly. Don't build your list and then just send them one email every 6 months. Once a month, send them something. Don't worry if someone unsubscribes from your list, because if they do, it means they don't want to hear from you. That's fine. You want a list of people that are engaged. Let them know what you're talking about. Send them emails with promotions, with offers, but deliver value for them as well. And rethink your streaming format for 2025. Try out different styles. If you're currently doing like a talking head, like a single person to the camera, then why not see about doing a co-host, a Q&A with somebody else? Why not do an educational one? Think about the different ones that you can do. Solo Q&A, educational, showing people how stuff is done. Ask Me Anythings. These always make me a bit nervous, but Ask Me Anything streams are really good. And again, great for engagement because you're asking those questions that the audience wants to know. And this also helps you with topic ideas for future shows. Tutorials, live demos, panel discussions. Leverage short videos to grow your audience. Use shorts, reels, TikToks, use all of those to grow your audience. Most of the platforms push this out to more people. You're going to get a lot of newer audience. And because it's bite-sized, there's no real commitment from your audience to kind of jump onto it too soon. I always say it's like dating. You're meeting them for a coffee. It's just an introduction. It's a smile. If they like you, they'll go further into your content. The great thing with like, especially YouTube shorts now, if you have a short video that you've created from your live stream, you can then connect the main long form content of that video to your short as well. So if they like what they see, they can go off and see the fuller video from that as well, which is a great thing. And another one that is really important here is create a community hub. Again, this is a great place of, once you've got your audience, you know, have a place for them. The BeLivers group is a great hub of live streamers that use BeLive. It's a place where people can ask questions in between streams. You know, if they've got, you know, technical stuff, there's some technical advice in there. If they've got, you know, if they're looking for certain bits of information or wanting to share some of their wins, there's a place for them there as well. It helps create that community. Once you've built that community up, then makes it easier for you to use that as well to promote future streams as well. So that community hub, it doesn't matter whatever it is. It could be Discord, it could be Slack, Reddit, Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups. But again, they're a great place to bring your community to that place. But if they're not already there, if you try and encourage people to go from Facebook to setting up Discord, if they've not got Discord, the chances of them setting it up are very, very slim. So trying to be where they are as well. So And I'll bring this up as well. Check out the BeLive blog. The BeLive blog is absolutely amazing. You'll find every bit of information that you need. So guys, thank you for joining me. Know in the comment section where you go live, where you stream, and take care and happy streaming.